it's Olga with you. I'm sitting at home as I guess all the world in quarantine. So today I decided to make some kind of home vlog to talk you a little bit about my home things and how from the building point of view, how the things is organized and so on. Actually, I was making such kind of video something like 60,000 subscribers back. So some of you who follow me since long time, they already some kind of see the same ideas, but I know that I have so many new people and it can be interesting, so why not to make such video? I will keep the link for the old video here, but if you're interested to watch it again and with my new ideas, I'm here today. For somebody who don't know, I'm living in Kiev. In Kiev I have apartment, but also I have my house, which is outside of the Kiev. It's actually in village and I really like it so much. It was my first house which I built personally, not for sure. I wasn't putting the bricks, but I was planning everything from the scratch, like electricity and water, interior and all the things, and I for sure get to know all these details. So I know everything because I was the one who was planning all the things. So that's why I can talk about it a lot, as I know what I'm talking about. Okay, so the first part that is interesting for some people, especially for Americans, the way how we open the windows. So these windows, as you see now, it's open in the regime of ventilation, if you can say like that. So it's coming down to this way and it's open like that. Also, we can just close them and open in normal way. Just 1 second. I can open it in normal way, or I can close it because now I don't need, it's cold. I just can open like that and it's just giving me fresh air. Also, let me show you more close which kind of windows we have, because maybe it's different in different countries as well. So if you will be able to see, it's I guess there is 3 different glasses, 1, 2nd and 3rd. And between them we have argon, which is gas, so it's making all for better heating insulation. We have like that because in Ukraine it's very cold actually, and without good windows and without good heating insulation it will not work. This one is made from plastic. That's the most popular, the most classical. In old time it was having always wooden. Nowadays, if you want to have nice wooden windows, it will be very expensive, and if you want to have old wooden windows, it would be very crazy because you will be losing so much hot air just because of that. Here also I have this kind of curtains. Actually, I bought it like temporary just to close the windows because everything was visible. So it has these things, I'm not sure how is it called. You can open it to down, and it's very, very cheap. And also it's sticking just by, it has already some like adhesive tape inside, and that's also, it's super nice. I guess it costs something like $3 per 1 piece, and I really like it. So yes, for now I'm still using that, but in future maybe I will change for something else. But I found this is very nice and it's cheap, so why not? By the way, in my house I'm collecting so many things from my followers and a lot of gifts. So this is a gift from my friend in Sweden, and see, this is very beautiful doll. Really, I love it so much. I'm not even allowing my daughter to play with that because for sure she will damage it. This one, that was a gift from my client from New Zealand, and that also looks very nice. And actually I have so many things. By the way, that was another gift from my Chinese viewers. So see, this is the art where they cut the things. I don't know, but it looks very beautiful. So if you are from China, I'm waiting for like from you for this art exactly. Also, I want to say that I'm not sure if it is true or not. Actually, you need to answer me in comments. That in US, for example, people are not really doing interiors so much unique and different time from time. Majority, I mean, for sure, somebody can make it like that. But in majority, because people move a lot, people always sell apartments, buy apartments, give it for rent or so they making it some kind of standard. I'm not sure this is true or not, so you need to write me because I don't know, but that's what I hear. That kind of tap is not really used in Ukraine a lot. I found it in US first time when I was there, and I found that in US most of people use something like that, and I really like that idea because really you can remove it, you can clean the whole sink, and I really like the idea. So when I was making my kitchen, I also ordered myself something like that. And the next one is just dispenser for soap, but actually I'm not really using it because I have dishwashing machine here. It's washing now. I will not open. And that's a grill from Tefal. I really like it so much. You can prepare the steaks, and you can choose. It's actually showing you what is the condition of the steak, so you don't need to worry every time and open and check is it okay or not okay. I really like this one. I see it's really nice. I like to use the bottle from the Boss water. I just make it like vase, and I keep these flowers. They are just getting dried and they always have some colors. I think for what I want to pay attention, just for somebody who is interested in such stuff, that we have these soft closing things, so it's not really making sound, and I really like it because on my rented apartment, for example, in Kiev, I don't have this, and it's already, you know, oh, I used it, it's always closing in the soft way, and here it's not working like that. Under the hob I have actually just my working things, so that's my spices, that's my tools which I'm using for cooking and so on. Oh, by the way, if anybody of my followers know these brands, because this is kind of American, I guess. I was ordering it from iHerb, and I have so many spices for different reasons, and I like this kind of sorting, organizing the things. So yeah, that's the things. Here I have a coconut oil also, that's I ordered from iHerb, and because it's considered very healthy, I don't know, but I'm using it. By the way, if somebody knows what's that, I'm not really sure how to translate these things, but this is real thing. It's not artificial, but they take all water from it, and it is can survive up to 7 years. Not sure, with me it's just a few months, so we'll see. Which I want to show you, I didn't know about that before I was making my own house. This is a magnetic or magnet hanger, right? So if you want to close the door, you just need to push it, and see these things. If I will move the hanger, it will not appear, nothing happening. But if I will just close the door, I just close the door, you will not be able to open it like, oh sorry, you will not be able to open it like that if you will push it, just if you will take it down. But it's very convenient, because if you want to close the door, you can just actually push it and it's already closed. I don't know, but I really love it so much. I found it very convenient, and I really in love with my hangers. I see it looks so much beautiful. So yeah, that's the things which I have. Another thing which I have on my doors in general, as if you notice, it doesn't have, I'm not sure how is it called, but it doesn't have these things. So it actually has them, as you know, you can see, but it's hidden, so it's not visible. And I found that it looks so much beautiful, actually, so cool. And I specifically want to have the doors like that. Now I will open the door so you can see how it looks. That looks like that. And yeah, I'm not sure if you're familiar or not. This is something more advanced than normal things, but yes, I love how it looks, that it's not appearing totally in the doors, and you can have something placed. For me, actually, at least it's not critical, but there is many doors nowadays which people make, which is actually like part of the wall, and even wall can have some picture, and the same door have also same picture, so you cannot at all see that there is a door unless you know that there is a door, or unless you see the hanger. Anyway, in Ukraine, it's a different idea. Actually, in Ukraine, people are not moving at all from the houses, just for no reason. It should be something, I don't know, some kind of disaster should happen. So once you buy apartment, it is for sure for all your life, and maybe life of your kids. So you need to make such interior, you know, like for ages. And people are putting all their soul and all their fantasy in every interior and house which they are making. So that's why every house from inside is very unique, and you cannot really find it that it's all houses, some kind of or apartments are similar from inside. My interior exactly, like what you see, many things I have from IKEA, and it's some kind of very standard, but for me, exactly personally, you cannot compare me because I travel a lot. I deal so many with foreigners, and I adopt so many ideas from outside. So you cannot exactly, as per me, think about everybody. But anyway, I will tell you about some basic things which we have in Ukraine. So first of all, most of the houses they built from bricks, from red bricks, as I show you on the picture, and that's the general building material which we have. I know that in many countries people build from a wooden frame, that they put some wooden panels and so on, but Ukraine, I guess, is cold, and in general we need to always think about heating, insulation and so on. And also, I don't know, I guess because of that, the bricks is the most common building material. For sure you can build from many things, but I guess many things in Ukraine is not working for one reason or another reason. So same, for example, wooden frame houses where you can put foam inside, they require, for example, very nice ventilation and air conditioning. And air conditioning and ventilation, okay, ventilation is always existing, but air conditioning is not always there in Ukraine. It's very expensive, and yes, you can put some small air condition, but to make this whole system for the house, it will cost so much in Ukraine, and I guess that's why people are not using such kind of building materials. So the most popular is brick. After brick we put plaster on the walls, and it's like dark plaster. It's like cement with sand, and or gypsum can be, and usually gypsum, this is the finishing plaster, and then you can paint the walls or you can put a wallpaper. My rooms and in everywhere in the house, let me show you like that. There is light. I have this kind of wall, so it's 2 layers of plaster, and it's paint, so it's painted all in white, all my house. And only in my bedroom I have wallpaper, which is like that. This is my wall papers. Also, some people can use gypsum boards. It's also available here, yeah, or you make a plaster or you use gypsum boards. Usually people put plaster because apartments are not big, especially if it's apartments, like rooms are not big, and if you will cover this room also with gypsum board, it will make it smaller from many sides. So usually people still use plaster, but in modern houses you can notice that people usually combine wallpapers and painting on the walls, so they just can create something like that. In Soviet Union, most of people was using just wallpapers, even it was a very rare find at all. So yes, that's what we have. Now about heating. Heating system in Ukraine always actually is built by water pipes. So always we have water pipes going around the house, and this is how we are how we are heating our houses. I know that, for example, in US, I was in California, people are using actually just, they have some holes on the wall, and you can just have some, it's blowing, the warm air is blowing, and it's some kind of using some kind of heater. In Ukraine, I guess, in this way it would be so much expensive because we have very cold weather, and always it's not sometimes little cold, so you just blow some air today and tomorrow you don't need to blow it. We use it 24/7 for 6 months actually. So I guess this kind of heating system, not sure it would be able even to warm the house in the level which we want, plus it will be so much expensive from electricity point. So people usually use boiling pipes. We have these radiators around, but in my house I have another system which called heating floor or warm floor. I have actually all these pipes in my floor, and the floor is warm by itself, and it's warming the whole house. So I can sit on the floor, my kid can play it on the floor, and in general, as it's house, so I'm on the first floor actually, it would be so much cold if my floor would not be warm. So that's my love. I consider this is the best thing which you can do ever. As I told you about heating floor, this is exactly the whole system, the whole pipes which is going under my floor, and we can regulate for only for some rooms or for the whole house, because for example when we have something like September, it's not cold in the house but it's already cold in the bathroom. For example, if you want to have shower or so, we have ceramic on the floor and it's pretty cold, so we try to use hot floor on that period already. Then the difference only in the Ukrainian houses is how people are boiling the water for heating. So the most popular is gas, but also people can use, for example, wooden, or they can use there is some special heaters which you can through any trash actually which you want, not exactly trash, but yes, so many different things like dry wooden. Also you can put some grass, you can put some straw and other things, and it all together it will work and for a long time. That one in the kitchen, it's my heater, it's a gas heater. We are using gas for heating and it has this yellow pipe because it's cheaper, it's more reliable, because gas never disappears unlike electricity. And again, these all pipes are going to boil in the water for the whole system. And also, so this one, it's for just for heating the house, and this one, this is for hot water, so I can move and install as much as I want. Up. There is something wrong happened with that. Yeah, okay, good, it's fine, let it be. Don't touch. Let me also tell you a little bit about my floor. I have something like that. It calls in Ukrainian laminat. I guess actually in English it would be called the same, but not everybody is using it. This all is different pieces of wood, but yes, there is a parquet. It's a pure wood only, and this one, it's not exactly pure wood, it's kind of like processed wood or something like that, so it's kind of cheaper. But this one is very, very popular things which we are using in Ukraine. It's easy to install, it's fast and so on, so it's very common here, and I'm using that also. Water actually in villages, in my village exactly, I have also central water system, so I don't have my personal well or something. Like I can do this, I guess I need to do it in future, but I have central water system, so it seems like in the city I just connected to the central pipe and I'm taking water, and in city for sure everybody is connecting to the pipe and they are taking water. That's my part of my bathroom. I will not show you everything, but in general I'm the fan of minimalism for sure. Down the things which I have, that's the counter and all switches for water, and here the things which I have, this is actually the main things which I'm using. What I want to say, this one I made as per order, so I just bring one guy from the city, it's even not Kiev, I told you, and he make me everything as it should be. Also all the details which I have here, it's all soft cloth, as you see. So local guys, they can make the things not worse than anybody else. So yeah, I'm the fan of minimalism, so here I have nothing actually. I have some things, and this one, by the way, it's artificial. I have soap, I have just JBL speaker, and because we are watching cartoons where my daughter have bathtub. Also, you can see I choose the plugs which have chrome also, so it can somehow match the things. And also I have this backlight for now. Another thing, sorry for details, but as per coronavirus, so many people are crazy buying toilet paper. I just want to say that we have this thing, and you can use it for toilet if you don't have toilet paper, and this is some kind of common thing in Ukraine nowadays. For new apartments, many people install that, and I know that many people actually using it. So yes, in Ukraine, I guess we don't have that kind of panic because of toilet paper, because we always have some additional things which you can use. It's in this way, or it's like bidet, but anyway, it's the same idea. So anyway, we have something. Oh, by the way, on the floor I have this nice fluffy carpet. I really love it. I ordered it from Amazon, and actually I ordered so many things from Amazon to my home and many things from Ukraine. So many guys, they think that Ukrainians do not use it, or no, we can use it if you want, if you find something that is really worth it and you find that this is the best what you can have. So yes, for me, I ordered this carpet exactly because I wasn't able to find something like that fitting all my needs for something in Ukrainian market. In my shower I have this kind of mosaic we make it to not make the shower very slippery, so it can be good actually. And yes, that was a good idea, and it's always warm because it's a glass, it's not ceramic, so it's not cement, so it's very warm, and it was a good choice to make something like that. So write me in the comments if it's very common things for you or not, because in Ukraine in general it's common things to use such kind of mosaic in the bathrooms and in shower especially. Here is my YouTube button, it's staying in my bedroom. I didn't hang it yet because I'm not sure where to hang it, so it's just staying in my dresser, and yes, it looks very nice. Thank you so much. So it's right that Olga Reznikova for passing 100,000 subscribers. I'm very thankful for you guys that you give me this reward, because that's actually from you. But yeah, it's nice to have something like that in my home for sure. That one, it's handmade flowers. I really love how they look. They look so much cool, and yeah, I put them here in my bedroom as well. So always I have some flowers, but my daughter already tried to break them many times, but she's still not able to succeed in everything. Thanks guys for watching my video. I hope it was some kind of informative and interesting for you. If it was, please don't forget to give me a like, and for sure write your comments what is same like in Ukraine for you, or like in my house personally, what is different, what you like, what you don't like, and so on. And it would be really nice to read. Love you guys all. Thanks for watching this video. Bye bye.